What's going on, guys? As usual, right after I finish editing and uploading a news radar, that's when stuff does tend to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly do like a little mini radar of some Surface Duo specific stuff that I don't think I can wait all the way through the weekend to do a Monday news radar and to talk about. So we're just going to do it here. So this is going to be the two big pieces of news for the Surface Duo. First of which is that the feature that I think a lot of us have wanted, that they showed off in the initial footage, the initial trailer, if you will, for the Surface Duo, which was the ability to play a game, to stream a game over Game Pass, have the game playing up here and your controls down here on the other screen, playing it like so. That's actually a thing you can kind of do now. So let's look at this article over here on Windows Central, and you get an idea of what this does look like. So this is being done over Xbox Game Pass in the beta app. So you're going to need to go to the Play Store, and you can click a button there that says join the beta. Once it updates, you're going to have this functionality. Now, this is both good and bad. It's good that it's here, that we can finally do this. And it's good that the games actually have customized controls. So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach to this where you just have a gamepad slapped down there, because honestly that wouldn't work all that well. What they're doing is they're actually making custom setups for each game, so that's a good thing. The bad thing is that this isn't really a whole lot of a new feature, because you've been able actually to play a lot of those Game Pass games with touch controls on Android already. What they're doing with this update is they're allowing you to span the app, and that just moves the controls onto the other screen. At least that's what it appears to be to me. Perhaps I'm wrong about this, but I don't think that I am. So they've got a list here of games that do support this, and it's a decent list of games. Minecraft Dungeons would work well. I'm not quite so sure how games like Dead Cells, quicker paced games tend to not work that well with touch controls, but maybe they'd be okay if the touch controls are done really well. Another cool thing that they do mention here is that some games actually will use gyro controls as well. They say, for example, in playing Gears 5, you can look around the environment by physically moving your device around. So that's cool, and that's a good way to make up for the lack of a joystick when it comes to aiming. It's a feature that the Vita had and the Switch had, and both of them worked really well for making fine adjustments to your aim. It should work really well. So I'm simultaneously like happy about this, but also like a little bit underwhelmed. So you can see a tweet here from Brad Sams where he's playing, this is Minecraft Dungeons, and the controls are created specifically for Minecraft Dungeons. And like I said, that's cool. I don't know why it took us 6 months to simply move the controls from there down to the other screen. That is a little bit concerning to me. I think that it's kind of the ongoing story of Surface Duo. It does cool stuff, but it always feels like everything's moving at a snail's pace. There are problems, there are bugs, there are promises that take forever to come to fruition. The other piece of news is that the March update is finally here. And again, we're going to turn to Windows Central because they have the article on this. And right now, what we know is pretty much nothing. There's no changelog at this moment. As you can see here, the last thing they had is the March 2nd release for AT&T. So that was the same one that we had before. That was the February release for everyone else. It's just for AT&T. Of course, by the time this goes live in the morning, there probably will be a changelog, but I imagine it's going to say something kind of like improves Duo stability, improves single tap touch experience, and gives an update to the security, because that's kind of what they all say. What I know so far about what it has actually accomplished, let's go back to my Twitter here. And the first thing that we know is that you can actually take a proper screenshot now. So before, if you were in phone mode and you took a screenshot, it would give you this screen plus a blank screen on the screenshot. Now, when I take a screenshot, let's do that. And now let's open it up. It's just the one screen. It's one screen on the screenshot. And like, that's such a small thing that should have never not been that, but I'm really happy that they have finally fixed that problem. Here's another problem with phone mode. When I go home now, it's just instantaneously home. It doesn't do the weird blank launcher and then the icons jump back in. This is another small thing, but that was driving me insane. And I am so happy that that is finally fixed. I'm going to be driving it for the next couple of days to see if I notice anything different. If you do see anything different, please tweet it at me at ScaryIfLiteral. Down there is the handle. I'd love to know what you guys think, what you guys have been experiencing from this March update. Obviously, really early on this one, so I can't really say anything yet. I think, you know, hopefully things like my keyboard not functioning properly will be better. Maybe, you know, flippy floppy camera can improve. I don't know, but I'd love to hear from you guys what you're experiencing on this March update for the Surface Duo. So yeah, I'm sure I'll have a proper March update video coming when we know really what is in it. So watch for that as well. But until then, stay tuned and stay nerdy, my friends.